Hello, my viewers, and welcome back to Achievers Arena Show. Now, we are talking about talents. This CBC that was introduced some years ago. There is where people do the STEM, there is where people do the talent side of it. According to you, Catherine, do you feel it is a good education system that was introduced to ensure that our students get standard education?
Okay, yes.
And why do you think so?
Yeah, okay. I think CBC is a good system compared to the 844 which was there before, because 844 it was teaching everything, and in the end you won't do everything. Yes, you may do some things, but you won't do everything. So CBC, it helps to concentrate on what you're talented in. So if you find yourself you are more into science and mathematics, you go into STEM. If you're more into talents, you do the arts and design, those the activity ones.
Now, since these are little children who are trying to figure their way out, Catherine, do you feel like sometimes some information might be misleading? Maybe a parent is telling the child, acha kuenda kwa sports, ingia kwa STEM. Ama wacha achana mambo STEM, ingia kwa sports because it is beneficial. Do you feel maybe a parent can mislead a child to choose the wrong way?
Okay, in choosing, they should consider two things. First, they know their child. So parents have their work to get to know their child. They know whether they are more capable in science or they are more capable in the talent side. So once they know that, then they should also check on what do they want for the child. You know, you may take a path and it won't be good for the child in the future.
Now, a question on that. As a parent, how can a parent know that this is the good thing that my child can adapt into?
Okay, knowing what the child, I don't want to say likes, I'll say like what is good for the child. Like parents should be keen, not parent thinking what is good for the child. It's knowing the child, you know, like what are they capable in. Yes, so once you know that, you will know like this is the path they should take.
At the same time, there are people who enter to jobs that they don't like because their parents force them maybe to pursue specific careers. But the same is still giving them earning some kind of living. What advice could you have for such people?
Okay, for such people, I would advise them they should have a plan B to pursue their passion. Because like I believe you should do something that you love. You should not be forced to do something that you don't love, because this is your life. From day one, it's your life, it's not your parents' life. So you should do what you love, like what you feel you're passionate about, because you don't want to live a sad life your whole life because it's giving you money. And you know, even when you do something you're passionate in, money will also come.
Catherine, you have also talked about a parent trying to figure out a child's hobby and what is good for them. But you might find that maybe this child was maybe influenced by peer pressure. Maybe they went to pursue that course, or maybe kind of study because their friends are in the same field. And then at the other side, the parent can see and say, my child is very strong in this field. So which is one of the best way to maneuver that kind of difference?
Okay, so what I'll say is like they say, charity begins at home.
Sure.
So the parent know this child from when they were little until they have grown up. So they have, let's say, we can say statistic for the whole journey of the child. The peer influence, it has come later. So they would know like my child has been influenced by this. So they would see whether this influence is good or it's bad. It could be a good influence, not all peer influence are bad. It could be like they went and they saw one of their peers is doing good in some field, and they were and took interest in that. So they should check like how is it influencing the child.
Wow, that's knowledge. And as we wind up this show, this viewer who is asking from our Facebook account, what if someone is stuck in between making two decisions? For example, they want to choose STEM or sports. which is one of the best way to know that they are supposed to choose either A or B?
Okay, as I said, they should check their ability first.
Mm-hmm.
They check like where are they more capable in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you concentrate on something that you're good in, it will yield out good results.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of struggling with something that you're not good in.
Mm-hmm.
Then also they check on their goals for the future. Where do they see themselves in future? So if they see themselves, they want to be scientists and something like that, obviously go for the STEM. If they see themselves, they want to venture into their talents, so they should choose that one.
Now, as we wind up, there is something called revenge. And revenge, in this case, there is person who maybe wants to venture into science because they want to make a bomb. Waende walipoe watu mahali. What advice could you be having to people who choose a career just to do revenge?
For me, I would not advise anyone to do such a thing, because this life is supposed to be enjoyed. And the minute that you're doing your whole life for revenge, that means you're living in a lie and you're sad in reality. So just check yourself, get counseling and get healing. If something happened to you, just first heal yourself so that you may continue with life in good. Because they say if you don't heal, you will bleed on those who did not hurt you. So that bomb, it will explode on innocent people, not the person that damaged them.
You've talked about life is meant to be enjoyed,
Yes.
not endured. What if there is someone maybe who is having maybe good cash flow, they have maybe the necessities and what they want around them, but they are not enjoying life?
They should know like what is causing them not to enjoy life. From there they get counseling and they start healing process. Because we as human, we go a lot of things. Nobody is perfect. We go through a lot of things. We have different challenges. Everyone has their own challenges from background and everything and how they were raised up. So like first know yourself, know what your heart